Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Zero coming at you with some more Rock Hill Warhawks. Last game against the Charlotte 49ers was not good. Hated absolutely every second of it. Defense kept us in the ball game and then let us down at the very end, giving up a big, I want to say 70-plus yard touchdown on just a streak route, which oftentimes seems to be the ones that kill us. We had 3 interceptions, I believe, 2 forced fumbles and fumble recoveries, 6 sacks, and we walked away with that game with a loss. Let's try not to make it another one against Army here. Well, despite how everything seems, things will certainly, in fact, get better for us. I am certain of that. What I'm not too certain of is how we will perform in this game. We are facing the Army Black Knights at West Point, going into their own home, their own stadium, their own field. Hold on to that football. Thankfully, it to Fabian Henderson. That's a brilliant pitch and catch that we got right there. Let's see what else we can get going at the moment. Hopefully one of you guys will get open, not sure which it'll be. Little kind of in drag route. That's going to be LJ Young Jr. with a nice spin move also right there at the end. We need to continue what we have been doing so far and try not to just kind of screw up. That's going to be a nice catch for Javon Moore, about 4 or 5 yards right there. First down, it shall be. Havion Grant coming into the ball game, not going to hand it off to Malik, apparently, who might be indisposed at this point in time, not too sure what's going on right there. We are driving down the field very successfully at the moment, which certainly is a thing that you would like to see from us. That's a blitz coming in. We somehow get Fabian to hold on to the ball. It's the second catch, 28 yards, certainly great. Hopefully this first down yardage is not too much for us. Tavion Grant, yep, that's just an easy 4-ish yardage, I want to say, on that play. So let's just kind of continue here. We shouldn't really have too much to think or worry about too heavily in this one. Tavion Grant, stay back and block, bud. That would help if you could do that. Not exactly the greatest. Oh, come on, though. That's a ball you gotta hold on to. That was a beautiful throw for it. You put it like right on your hands, and you just dropped it. Goddard is back in, so that's good. He's just going to kind of outrun those guys, get an immediate first down carry. 16 yards already on the game for him. He had 108 last week. Yesterday we didn't play a game, and probably for the best, I suppose. Switching the play up at the line for the time being, see what this brings us, and in fact does. Oh, Jesus. That is somehow going to just not be anything too horrific, as it's a completion, but it doesn't get us absolutely anywhere, as he's just going to walk out of bounds. Hopefully this will get us somewhere. Goddard runs over a man. I suppose not really. Still a 5-yard gain. Certainly off to a good start at this point in time. Javon Moore, I could potentially just send you on like an hour, but I don't think that's going to be exactly all that great. I have a feeling that linebacker on the right side is going to come in on a blitz. He does. Eesh, yeah. Probably should have hit someone else there, but we'd rather not take the sack, so we'll take the field goal instead. Okay, defense taking the field. We're absolutely fantastic against Charlotte last week. That's a great start to Ben Laney. Not exactly a TFL right there, but is a nice tackle that certainly slows them down. Second down and 10. Weird kind of formation coming out. Not exactly a full pack dive, but kind of one very similar to it, I would in fact say. 3rd and 4, so no real matter. Are they just going to like constantly run the football? I mean, I certainly have nothing against it, I suppose, but that's a triple option, actually. And it's just going to be a fumble, and who else picks that football up? And Doug Arma. Don't see a lot of him, but I mean, I'm ecstatic at the moment right now. They are switching up their coverage. We'll see how that works out for them in this one. That's just going to kind of leave Fabian Henderson wide open for a touchdown pass, so not really sure why they did that. So defense comes up big, TFL, fumble recovery, and that's just a nice touchdown pass from Schlottman there. Defense has helped out a ton of these last few games. Doing the exact same thing. That's a TFL combining Ben Laney and Doug Arma in there, doing what they need to be doing. Hopefully we can continue this level of mini dominance, dare I say, just get out there and get out there quickly. Brilliant tackle right there from Quinn Ford. It's 3rd and 10, and while a pass certainly is what you're expecting, a run wouldn't exactly be out of the realm of possibility, I suppose. Get in there, tackle Irma once again. And I knew bringing this kid in would have been a good idea, and it has shown off in the moment as we get the football back. Well, we shall in fact see what we can get done once again on this drive. That is a man coming in. I'm hitting Fabian Anderson, run over a man. I mean, he does, but there's a guy right behind him, so didn't really get too far in that instance. A lot of guys kind of boxed up. Looks to be like a 5-man rush run. We'll see if that does in fact continue to be the case. Trying to juke out 34 there, but I hit right into whoever that man was that tackled me. 6-yard gain, still very, very good, very solid. Exactly what you want to see, and we will hopefully be seeing more of that. Just hit CJ Peaks for a quick first down gain. Exactly what we like. Z spot, see how that works out for us. LJ Young Jr. certainly has a solid opportunity to get open. I'm just going to send Javon Moore on a go route, see how that works out for us. Like the football, yeah, I mean, we'll just take the quick little curl route with CJ. Schlottman is absolutely on fire at the moment, 10 of 11, and certainly next to his name, you would in fact agree that symbol is correct. Ooh, get that block. What are you doing right there? I mean, why spin that way? Also, offensive lineman, I don't know who you were right there, but block, please. That man's right there. We are within field goal range at the moment. Final play before the second quarter. That's going to be Javon Moore. Actually, one more potentially, but that's a brilliant catch. Yeah, this will take us to the second quarter. And here we are in the second quarter. Malik Gaudet, inside zone run. Get that block. Get in the ends. Oh no, so close. 2nd and inches. QB draw? Question mark? Maybe no longer? Question mark? Oh dear lord, inside zone. Just, yeah, get back. Get everyone back. Malik, at least, at the very least, gain the first down. Over here. You do. That's a 1-yard gain. In fact, Tots has potentially a spacing switch for the time being, I suppose. Or maybe I should have gone for Tots instead. I'll just go regular inside. Go and play with Malik, who just barely cannot muster past that man. CJ could... No, don't do that. Play action, pass, continue. Oh, dear lord. And that is John Cheeks muscling his way through. I saw 2 men blitz, and I just panicked through that immediately. And somehow it works out. You don't need to be good sometimes, you just gotta get lucky, and that's certainly what happened right there as we are killing Army at the moment. Here we are once again at defense trying to do their thing. They are an option team, which is weird. I don't usually see too many option teams, so I suppose we'll just blitz. Which, I mean, can't really go wrong with a blitz against a team that does indeed like to run a lot of options, and that certainly is why it's only a 3-yard gain right there for the fullback. They do like playing with a ton. I mean, they give him the ball out. This is another, no, this is just going to be a fake handoff. I'm confused with so many things happening right there, and it's clearly not working for them. As James Couch-Smith gets in with a sack, and we're getting the football again. Well, our offense has been clicking so far in this one. We'll, oh goodness, yeah, that guy slightly beat his man, and then, oof. I mean, I'm certainly fine with just that throwaway taking it. It's okay in my mind to get the block. God damn, oh, if he just had a bit more speed on you. Oh, if that man had just held his block slightly longer, that certainly could have been it. Yeah, that is tough. Blitz coming in, trying to throw the ball to someone, hoping, and it just falls incomplete. Okay, defense. What can we get done in this? It's not a drive on defense, I suppose, because you're not moving the ball yourself. And this attempt to stop just stop the offense. I don't really know why I'm like making this such a weird thing. I still don't really understand Army's option offense at all. They don't even like do a whole lot of anything with it when they like get the football. It's actually a pitch play, which is a TFL of 5, so Ellis Berry having himself a night, 3 TFLs already. Okay, so quick 3 and out last time. Hopefully things will be better this time. I do see Javon Moore, that's why I send him on a streak. Hopefully. Oh dear lord. Roll out. Throwing on the run, not really a specialty of mine or Schlaman's, so that is certainly why that ball fell incomplete. Toss out right, get the block, or don't actually shoot that man out of his shoes, Malik. And this is the Malik Gaudet of old. This is the Malik Gaudet you like to see. I like how I'm saying the Malik Gaudet of old. He's a sophomore. He's, what, 19, 20 years old? I mean, you can't really have a Malik Gaudet of old if he's still this young. Granted, he's only been here 1 year, and he is phenomenal, to say the absolute least of him. Breaking tackles, running over people, scoring touchdowns. Hopefully we score one on this play right here. That, better than an overthrow, we do get it. That is Javon Moore. Army cannot stop our offense at the moment. I mean, being up by 24 certainly is exactly the position you'd like to be in right now. That is not the position you'd like to be in right now. I'm not expecting a pass because Army does not do that a whole lot. Granted, they are kind of threatening to do that once again here on what looks to be the final play before the 2-minute warning. So he goes down, 2nd and 8, 2-minute warning upon us. Okay, 2nd and 8, 2-minute warning has come and gone indeed. That is a drop that honestly should not have been dropped. Okay. We must figure the passing is 3rd and 8. They're trying to run a 2-minute drill here. That's a screen pass. That's also a sack by Shamak Jones. We're not going to get as many sacks as we would as in last game, but it's certainly still going to be going good for us. Okay, down at our own 42-yard line, certainly a good place to start off a drive. Malik, hold on to the football, lad. That's a little 8-yard gain for us real quick. You'll begin the ball again in no time, as this is a screen pass. Not really fixing to call timeouts right now because we don't necessarily need points in. Well, that is exactly what happened to Army, except the reverse. Because we'd rather that not happen to us. Too bad it did. Whatever, can't change that now. Let's try not to. Oh dear lord. Probably did not have to roll out with Schlaman right there. Could have waited in the pocket a bit more, but I'll take the first down if it's kind of being given up, you know. What do we got? CJ, honestly, bro, just run a slant. We kind of got that holding up that a little bit. We'll hit some Tran Bell that way. See how that doesn't that work out for us. That man is wide open right there, and LJ Young Jr. is just gonna immediately grab that, get a first down. 3 for 25, not a whole lot, but certainly is enough, all things considered. Why do I keep, like, double checking and double looking? That's a lot of guys just on those routes. Early routes, that's what those routes are. Also, Malik, baby, buddy, I love you. Catch the football. I put that right in your hands. Right in the bread basket, and you just decline the option. You decline the option, and that sucks. It hurts. Catch this one, please. I don't know why I spun back into him. I could have just kept on running, but I decided to spin back into him. Tight end angle. Well, once again, not calling timeouts. Don't really see a huge point in them right now. If a touchdown does come, it'll happen. Potentially, I was going to say like this. Okay, now we'll call a timeout because it's 20 seconds left and we're about 6 yards away. Correction, 5 exactly. But Yeah, we have the opportunity here to do something. And hopefully we will get to do that something. Schlappen Church forward, I should have thrown it away. That's what I should have done. That's exactly what I should have done. And now I've waited way too long to call a timeout, so can't now. Hike the football, please, Davey. Get up the middle, timeout. Okay. We'll take the field goal, it'll be fine. Certainly could have done more with it, but we'll be up 27-0. Army once again in their little trickeration form, which is just not going to work out too well for them. It's a 2-yard gain, but 2-yard gains don't oftentimes work out or help out too much. So we'll see what that in fact is, what it does. Yep, that's another 1-yard gain from 3rd and 7. I mean, if this is how things are going to be, then it's just blitz, kind of play a pass, because now would in fact be the time for them to run a pass. And that's also why you don't run a pass, because that's Jakari Brown who's just going to take that into the end zone for 23-yard pick 6. This is what we should have been doing last week. Army right now is having a tough go of it, to say the absolute least. That is honestly probably been their best play of the day, which isn't saying much, because it's a 21-yard little read option that should not have gone for as much as it did. We shall see how things will work out for them in this instance. Not well, as that's David Easton getting on that TFL. Haven't seen too much of him today. Doug Arma kind of taking his spot, although he is right there on the edge, trying to prevent anything too big. He clearly was not there, but still only going to be a miniature 3-yard gain, which is not a lot. I don't think I really need to say too much about that. That is popped out by Ben Laney. Beautiful timing, beautiful hit, beautiful drop, beautiful way to get the ball back. A big question in my mind right now, I feel, is like, at what point in time do I bring the backups in? Because they certainly should get some reps, because the game has to be considered out of reach right now. Correct? You'd think fourth quarter they're 1,000,000% coming in, but like, do I bring them in even right now? I suppose as soon as like the third, get the first down. That barely is right there for you, Malik. Do I continue running the football with you, because like your risk of injury is like slightly going up, but you don't really think too much about that, I suppose, at this moment. Who shall we, in fact, try and hit? That's a bad pass all the way. And if that ball had just kind of laid on him for a bit longer, that could have potentially been a catch. I'm just kind of having fun right now, which is always nice to have. Malik, 81 yards on the ground, doing what needs to be done. Only 4 yards right there, but shouldn't really think too heavily about it, I don't believe. Hit Javon Moore, cut up field, lad. You just barely don't get it. And this, I believe, is our second punt of the day, which, I mean, if you're up 34-0, nothing to be too concerned about. You know, when you really think about it, punts are kind of overrated, because, like, why punt when you can punt and then just have your kicker get absolutely demolished? So, roughing the kicker, I don't see too much of that anymore, as our guys are much better, much more equipped, much more disciplined, but I mean, we're kind of thankful that the other teams aren't. That is not exactly the best throw decision by Schlappen. He still gets it done, though. Malik Goddard staying in, maybe not the best of calls in my mind, but even an injured, beaten down Malik Goddard is one of the better running backs in this conference and in this game, dare I say. Javon Moore just kind of run a shorter version of what you had just gone for. That ball was thrown in the danger zone, to say the least, but you feel it kind of had to be, as we had pressure coming in. 3rd and 8, don't really need anything too big. I should have done more with that immediately. Thankfully, that's still going to be a first and goal as I hit CJ Peaks. Ooh. somehow getting away with too many things here. And we really shouldn't be. CJ just went a bit of a deeper route right there, lad. And I was going to say maybe you should have something, Shaman, just throw the football away. Charge forward, throw it away. We don't need that. We don't need any smoke right there. Malik, we got potential here, baby. Get in the end zone. That's 3rd and goal, and he's just so close yet so far at all times. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? CJ's wide open. They're expecting a run play. Sure, Slotman gets drilled right there, but there's a touchdown pass nevertheless. So increasing the lead to 41. Okay, defense. I'm not even gonna say trying to stop Ernie. Come tackle him at the very least, lads. Come on now. Because we have stopped them so many times beforehand. It just kind of seems like a formality at a certain point that will continue to do so. Let's actually not get too cocky here. Let's not get too cocky. Oh my god, that's 3 broken tackles right there. That should not have happened. Definitely should not have happened. Trying to time that up with Titus Phillip. Did not time that up at all. That's gonna go. I'm gonna say nowhere, but it's just still gonna be a 1-yard gain for him. Enemy's offense does in fact kind of show me why they have not been playing well and why the record is as bad as it is this year. I immediately kind of screwed us over right there by trying to blitz in. Oh dear lord. David Easton, you really need to contain that edge right there, I suppose. Yeah, that certainly is why. It's 3-yard gain. That did not go 3 yards game. Come on now. Come on, baby. I know. Let's just do what we've been doing. It's to the outside. Tackle. There we go. Good wrap up. Good wrap up, Malik. Well, that's what we want. It's 3rd and 12 now, somehow. Play the pass. Absolutely play the pass, doing cover forward. And it's kind of like wide open. That ball is picked off. Get around these guys. I am so freaking proud of our defense. It's Chris Allinger, I believe. Yep, indeed. Just doing absolutely everything that needs to be done. And this is the final play before we'll hit the 4th quarter. That's a 1-yard gain with Malik. We bring the backups in the 4th. That's the decision here. Well, Joe Lewerk, Tran Bell, Madden, Tavion Grant. I forget Madden's first name, which I probably really shouldn't. Tavion is still absolutely fantastic. Let's actually, yeah, Juwan Madden. I thought it was Juwan Madden. Turns out it wasn't. Fun fact about Juwan Madden, dude's an athlete and is absolutely exceptional, okay? He's very quick, very fast. Tavion Grant is just helping out a ton, actually. Well, I'm just going to kind of keep running read options for the time being, see what that does for us. I should have pulled, because I really want to, honestly, yeah, we'll just kind of see what works here, because we have so many options right now, because when Juwan Madden is your quarterback, with the amount of speed that he does have, yeah, look at him, he's flying. I'd much rather just do this, slide down, buddy. He can fly. He is so fast. And at the moment, as we bring in Javier Merrick for this run play, you just kind of wonder like what this program could be like the next 2 years out. 2 years out from now, because that is going to be the man at the helm for us. Actually, Trey and Bell, you should just be wide open, kind of like a good old CJ was. So hopefully, just throw that up or have it get batted out of the air. That's fine too. I guess it's 3rd and 2 now. That's fine. Juwan Madden always has the opportunity in my mind here to just kind of take off if need be. Step up in the pocket, lads. Step up in the pocket. That is going to be a first down, but he does take a brutal hit. Ouch. Okay, we'll just kind of see what happens here. Oh dear lord, oh dear lord, oh dear lord. Seeing the football out, that's kind of... I thought it was caught for a half second, and I really truly did. Beasley should have probably caught that. Another play action pass, see what this does for us. Hold onto the football right there, John Cheeks with his second touchdown catch of the game, and at this point, what more can you ask for of the team? It's very weird to see Army still kind of line up in that, like, weird little formation that they got going on right there. I suppose I was just too fascinated talking for a second, because a 48-0 victory kind of puts everyone on notice when you really think about it. No matter who it's against, you know? That is just a brilliant read right there by number 8. I forget, Nick McPherson. Yeah, because we're playing backups. We're playing with backups. That's why I don't really know a lot of guys. Greenwood and Cookwood and a lot of guys that you wouldn't really expect to be in are in fact in at this moment in time. I just completely flubbed that one with Ja'Carry Brown. It's fine though, as they're not moving absolutely anywhere on these drives, which is certainly where you want to see them not going, I guess. Ja'Carry Brown, catch up to him. That's an embarrassing one to take, but it's fine. We're not going to prevent them from scoring all day, which, I mean, I kind of figured. You do have to have the hope in your mind of like, oh yeah, they're not going to score at all. But that's not a thing that's going to happen in this day and age when it comes to offenses. Certainly could, but a lot of times it's just a thing of, oh yeah, the firepower that these teams have will eventually overwhelm you. Does not look that way at the moment with how we got in so easily right there. If we keep on playing the pass on eventually, one of our defensive linemen is bound to get through. I see how this works, and indeed immediately is that's James Couch-Smith getting another sack to add on to his already magnificent day. 1.5 total for him now, 3rd and 16. Army does have the win at their back, so we'll see how that affects them when it comes to... that is almost another sack for Couch-Smith. We'll take a field goal, though, but it's like just barely within his range. We'll see how that affects him. Well, only have 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the game. We'll run the clock out. I'm certain of that, and that basically is just kind of why as well. 2-minute warning. Here we go. Well, with what seems to just be the game absolutely locked up at this moment in time, we're running the football out, we're eating the clock, chewing it down to the bone. And one more run play, gonna cut inside with... Oh, is that Javier Merrick? I don't know, I don't quite know. But whoever it is, he's getting us nearly where we ought to be. And final play of the game. Don't know why I'm continuing to run the football, but it's just kind of fun to do so, as that shall be all pure. Juwan Madden at the moment taking the final snaps of this game, leading us to victory. Play clock and game clock near enough in sync, but we are slightly ahead. All-American Conference, sweet victory for us, 48-3. Absolute demolition of the Black Knights here. David Schlemon briefly saw player of the game, 4 touchdowns, 200 plus yards, and that one, yeah, 226, 4 touchdowns. Juwan Madden getting in at the end, 2 for 3 for 2 yards, 1 touchdown. Running the football on the day, Malik Dead, 93, Tavion Grant, 50, Juwan Madden, 2 for 25, Javier Merrick, who is in fact number 3, should remember that from now on, 2 for 15. David Schlemon actually, in fact, getting like a 5-yard carry, or 5-yard just scramble, doing his thing as well. Leading receiver on the game, Fabian Henderson, 5 for 75 in a touchdown. Javon Moore, 5 for 59 in a touchdown. LJ Young Jr., 4 for 51. CJ Peaks, 4 for 27 in a touchdown. Malik Dead, 4 for 10. And John Cheeks, who would have guessed it, 2 for 4 for 2 touchdowns. Absolutely psychotic that I'm throwing it to the fullback, but who really cares at the moment? Not too many people getting like huge number of tackles because Army didn't have the football for all that long. John Deckers, Shamrock Jones, Ellsbury, and Doug Armour each getting 6. So many TFLs in this game. Jones with 4, Barry with 2, Couch Smith with 2, Laney with 1, and so many other guys getting... Laney with 2, my bad. So many other guys just getting 1 as well. Only 3 sacks on the day. 1.5 each going to Couch Smith and Jones. 2 interceptions, 1 for Ellinger, and a pick 6 for Curry Brown. What a way to just immediately remove that blemish of a loss to Charlotte. That's exactly a statement game and how you make it. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe, but as always, I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. So yeah, I shall see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.